I feel like that shit.
Sorry, bro. What are y'all saying, bro?
No, I
but
got
me,
you.
I can't be with no girl, bro. That's out here with no fucking.
So you not flirting with no women outside of that?
Nigga, listen to
yes
what I'm
no?
saying, nigga.
Yes or no?
Listen to what I'm saying.
I mean, like,
obviously, it's my job to make players better, but I didn't necessarily get in it to say, "Hey, I'm the best at making a player really good at basketball." I more so got in it to just like help people build character skills.
What's your red flag?
Yeah.
What's your red flag?
Mine is bad communication. Genuinely, I mean, like for me, like
communication.
Yeah, I mean, like I think bad communication is crazy because for me, that is crazy. I mean, no, I mean,
nigga that don't ever answer his
okay, I mean,
that's a great way to teach, man, and coach. My track coach would always talk about like being responsible, being disciplined, and like outside of the sports, it's like real world stuff, you know, like you're gonna have to be on time.
My problem is that I can change any woman.
Oh,
I can get her to do it.
I've heard a womanizer. I've heard a woman beater. Woman changer is different.
That's.
Baby, just vibe with me. Baby, just vibe with me. Baby, just vibe with me.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast where you get to tune in and get a glimpse of the guys. My name's Luciano.
Tyler.
Jay Miller.
Quan.
And we got a guest today. What's your name, sir?
Drew Roberts.
Drew Roberts.
Yes,
it's great to have him on today. Thank you for coming on. We really appreciate it.
You said the whole last name too.
Yeah,
Robert.
Crazy.
It's the brand name. It's the brand name.
Facts. Well, no, thank you for coming on and everything. Really appreciate it. We got a whole full set here right now.
Remember the order.
Yeah, this is our biggest pod ever so
I get
far.
more mics. My mic's on the way. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, but luckily we got clip-on mics
we
and
getting
stuff.
to it.
You know, we're getting
we got the replacement.
We got a little something going on.
Yeah,
we got a little snowball. But anyways, we'll get into our guest here. You know, I don't think you guys ever seen him on anywhere, but he's been supporting on the sidelines and stuff, giving us some love and everything. But tell us a little bit about yourself, like where you from, what you doing, and
Mr. Roberts.
Mr. Roberts.
Mr. Robert.
Drew Roberts, obviously, from North Branford originally. North Branford, Connecticut. It's a small town.
I got my car from there.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I'm from North Branford. Didn't know we had a car dealership.
No, from Branford. Not North Branford. From
That's a whole different town. Different town.
Oh, you thought it was like the north of Branford?
North side
Branford. I can see how.
No, because
I never heard of
Oh no, it's not Branford. It's Brandfont. Brandfont.
Are you even in Connecticut anymore, or like?
I don't know, bro.
Hey, let him finish his story.
Right?
In school.
Yeah, there you go. From North Branford though. Went to Xavier High School. You know, played basketball. Went to Dean College. Played basketball there. So now I'm a trainer in the area. Work at Notre Dame West Haven High School.
Nice.
Train out
there. So what are you doing like out there training and stuff like?
So I train just players, anyone from like probably 8-year-old kids all the way up to college guys, pro level guys. I train everywhere in between, and I just trying to build my brand and build my clientele as a trainer out in Connecticut right now.
Nice. How'd you get into that?
I would say he's the man that took my 5 PPG average from freshman year to about 20 my sophomore year.
Okay. Wow.
So any hoopers out there that's to this,
Ty Thomas from House
it does work. And
I mean,
example.
You can Google me. That's not.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a fact. Nah, you're right.
That's tough.
As you all know, obviously we post clips like every time.
Yeah.
How did you end up meeting Ty?
At a park, I think.
No, it was through Zach.
I swear to God, we met.
It was through Zach LaPut though. No, I know exactly what happened. It was so we're at Notre Dame, and this was during COVID, and we would play, have college guys in, play 5-on-5, and just keeping guys in shape through COVID because some gyms were closed. So, there's a player named Zach LaPut, and he played at Notre Dame High School.
Zach LaPut.
Yeah, great
player.
Dude, great kid, great player. But he plays in college at Bentley University, and he was bringing some guys in. He knew Ty already, and
he used to play.
Yeah, you guys used to play together, I guess, or you guys used to play against each other.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, exactly. And he brought Ty, and we just like kind of clicked that night.
Yeah.
And randomly, it was North Haven. It was Memorial.
I was about to
Memorial.
say,
That's
we
with
met
Jared.
at, like Memorial.
What?
Yeah.
And all that shit.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
We went to the park.
Yeah, so Memorial, like people from New Haven would go, people from North Haven, people from the suburbs. That's where like
The suburbs.
it was one of those. Yeah, it was one of those like mixed sports. It was good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good competition, good vibes. But I like 2 weeks later, I just happened to go there randomly because that's where I grew up going sometimes. And I saw him, and I was like, "Yo, what up?" And we were just talking, continuing conversation from a couple weeks before, and I randomly asked him. I was like, do you have a trainer? Do you work with anybody? And
Yeah.
he was just like, no. And I was like, well, would you want to, do some work together?
Yeah.
And train you? And he was like, yeah. And here we are a couple of years later. So,
Wow.
Quick question.
It took me a lot of trust because I asked a lot of questions that first day.
Yeah. What made you kind of get into training people,
training.
Like cuz you played basketball like all your life, right?
Yeah.
What made you like just go into that field?
I think so. A friend of mine asked me to help him, like probably 6 years ago or so. Asked me to help him, like coach like a youth team in Hamden,
Mm-hmm.
and I said yes, and it was volunteer. And
Nice.
Was it Hamden Fathers?
no, it was Hamden Regional.
Okay.
Hamden Regional.
Yeah, and I was helping him do that, and I liked it. I enjoyed my time doing it. So I was wearing my Hamden Regional shirt, and a friend I knew from high school just asked me, "Hey, do you want to coach AAU?" Because he saw that I was wearing.
Really?
I was coaching that. Yeah, I just saw
Oh
it,
shit.
LA Fitness, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to do this?" And I was like, "Sure." Never done this before.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Like, I'm not one to say no to a new opportunity. I always say yes. So I'm coaching, 9-year-olds.
Mhm.
That's what I'm used to. So he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, so when you come to AAU, we'll give you 16U. So I'm like, okay.
Oh,
Wow.
It's a big jump.
Yeah.
Like, I'm an assistant coach
Wow.
of 9-year-olds. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just getting started.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, by the way, go be the head coach of an AAU team.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar. After college basketball, I kind of wasn't paying attention to who was good in high school, who were the players coming up. I wasn't paying attention to anything. I was like getting a job. Went to college, I was getting a job. I was, working in an office. I wasn't worried about that. So I kind of jumped back in just like that, and now I'm coaching 16U, and I don't know. I always knew I was always a smart player, so it wasn't a problem like putting together a practice or like doing stuff like that. But I don't know. I must have done something good because the players would ask me, hey, do you do workouts? Can you help me outside of practice? So I started saying after, just helping players out, and not big name players or anything, just random kids, non-college prospects, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Just random kids. I was like, sure, yeah, I'll stay. I'm not getting paid for it. I'm just doing it because I like to be in the gym. I enjoy the sport of basketball. I like helping people. I like helping kids. You know what I mean? So I started doing that, and opportunities kept coming to me. Eventually I got asked to help with the post-grad team at Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Because I was, seen and in the gym all the time and at Notre Dame High School, so people, I guess, saw what I was doing, and so that really that really jump started everything, because doing the post-grad team was all college prospects. So now people are seeing me train all these college prospects. I'm on Instagram tagging people, they're reposting it. So like I didn't know who the kids were though. Like
Oh,
I had to figure it out. I had to learn like, oh, these kids are known, not like crazy, but like
Yeah.
within their town, within their community, within their city.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, okay. Let me actually learn and figure out what the hell I'm actually doing because I got just thrown in.
Yeah.
And so just kept building off that, and here I am now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Tough.
It feels like from what you were saying, like, you know, you were getting thrown in and all this stuff and you're getting that opportunity. It seems like you just really connect with players like on a level on basketball, but also outside the court. Like you can just like instruct them in any way, in any sense, and then also help them on the court. Like there's like a level to it, like to be comfortable with someone, you know what I'm saying? Like a personal trainer, like you got to be comfortable with them.
Going into my sophomore season, I never had a trainer, so I didn't even think about wanting a trainer. So I don't know, something about how his conversation was, it made sense.
Yeah.
And how he always answered the questions. I feel like trainers used to come up to me all the time, be like, "Nah, I'm good," you know, but because they can't answer the questions I want answered.
Yeah.
And they can't answer why this would work or like why should I work on this? Or why? Drew knows. I still ask him questions to this day.
Yeah.
That's what helped.
Yeah, and Drew always had an answer.
Yeah.
Or if he didn't have an answer, he was honest. He said, "I'm gonna get back to you." And circle back to you with a real answer.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what, because he helped me. I think I also helped him in another sense, because he was pushing me as a player, but I think I was also pushing him as a trainer because I asked so many questions. I don't think there's any other player asked this many questions.
No, not really.
That ass.
But Drew had me working out. I remember this story like yesterday. Drew had me working out with a heavy ball. I said, Drew, why am I working with a heavy? Why are we shooting form shots with a heavy ball? He had a whole answer, great answer. I remember I wasn't hearing this answer. I said, Drew, I'm gonna work out with this heavy ball one time, but next time it comes around, don't have this heavy ball. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Can I guess
And
the
Drew
answer?
has never brought the heavy ball out again.
Can I guess the answer? Was it late game situations?
No, it was a great articulate answer. That's why I kept working out with it this one workout.
Oh, okay.
Because it made sense. But I don't know why. I just didn't feel like it was for me.
Okay.
He said something like, you know, it develops touch, develops range. We're not gonna shoot with it outside of 5 feet. It's good to dribble with because you get your handles fat. He had a whole answer, bro. It was a great answer.
Wow.
I just said it wasn't for.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of that, like training and stuff like that, like is probably like personal, anyways. Like it's per player, you know what I mean? Like everybody's gonna do it a little bit different. Everybody's gonna want something a little bit different, and like something's gonna be, you know, more or less for somebody or just not straight up. So
No,
that makes
100%. Yeah, with the story you saw, I don't have other players shoot. I have everything is specifically tailored to a specific player. If you're coming individually,
Yeah.
if you're doing a group, maybe it's a little different. It's more collective, but individual in an individual sense, 100%. Personal, like you said.
That's
I
fire.
think it definitely should be.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's also just how he trains. I'm not trying to hype you up too much.
Yeah, stay humble.
But like, it wasn't just like how we train. He was there, like, I ain't gonna lie, he was there anytime I called. Drew, can we get in the gym 6 a.m.? Hey, Drew, can we get a gym 9 p.m.? He was always there. 1. But 2, if you talk to him, he like instills his confidence in you, like you should be doing this. We worked out in this certain type of months now, or this certain time of weeks. Like you should be experimenting this into your game. You know, I think that in itself, a lot of guys don't do. Like people can tell you come off the screen this way, or come off the screen this way, or you know, shoot this way, 1-2 into your pull up, whatever. But not a lot of guys are gonna tell you like, hey, listen, we've been working on this for about 2 months. It looks good in the workouts. You gotta have this almost ultimate confidence in yourself where
you need to use it.
You're okay with missing. It may not feel right in the game, but you gotta be okay with trying it.
You're throwing it on your like, you know, like in your tool bag type shit.
I still carry this with me to this day because Drew's not obviously in Long Island now. He's in Connecticut. So I still carry this with me. We work on new stuff with my guys in Long Island, the trainers in Long Island. But hey, they don't tell me to go out there and shoot a 35-footer.
Yeah,
Drew, like, yo, Drew hit me like, why aren't you shooting that?
That's fine.
You're open, and you haven't shot the ball. I don't know what I'm seeing.
You're looking back. You're like, is he for real right now? Like,
I'm
what?
just across half court. This is my first shot.
Haven't left the logo. What are you talking about?
You're
Yeah.
doing the pickup though, so it's like it's not like you don't do it.
No, it's
I think
not.
it's just putting it into the actual
exactly.
game.
And he was like, I think he's another reason why I had a good season, because at some point I just stopped caring about what people thought. Drew was always big on be comfortable who you are and be comfortable with what people say about you, because you can't control that.
Yeah,
you can't control what you think of yourself.
I like that. I think that's definitely
goes
true.
So
freshman, 19-year-old,
Bars.
like average 20 the next season, sophomore season.
Yeah.
But like, it just doesn't happen from the gym standpoint. Like the gym and workouts are all nice,
Of course.
but you got to have some type of
Mentality shift.
Yeah, you gotta have some type of confidence to really do it. Because I see people work out every day.
But you have a different mentality. Don't forget that.
Yeah,
true. Very
Ty,
true.
Ty has a different mentality than other players that I've worked with. It's just not. It's not comparable to. There's maybe 5 people I've worked with the same mentality, if that, maybe 3, probably to be honest with you. To a T. Precise, knows what he wants to work on when he comes in. That makes my job easy.
Honestly.
But suppose they don't know what they want, right? How would you help them in that situation?
A specific player?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a generic workout or a general workout that I can put anyone through that will help anyone skill wise. You know what I mean? It'll work on your handle, it'll work on your shots, it'll do whatever. But I always ask questions too. Like Ty asks questions, I ask questions. I'm asking a player, hey, what are you guys running? What is your offensive scheme? Where do you catch the ball? Where do you get it? Do you catch and shoot? Do you dribble? What do you do? Based on wherever you're playing, wherever that team is, high school, college, middle school, I don't care.
Yep.
What does your coach expect? Once they tell me that, I'll just create it on the spot. Usually,
nice.
To be honest, certain people I come in with prepared workouts. Obviously, I prepare my workouts in a general sense, but I like to go back and forth with the player to see what they want first. And then I'll go through my catalog of different things for this.
Kind of going down the checklist, see what fits them best, kind of deal.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
And then once you come in a few times, then we kind of have something going.
You already know what to do.
That's skill to have. Because I can definitely remember I went into one workout, not naming no names. I went into one workout.
I thought he was about to name the name.
Yeah, I thought he was too. I swear on my life, I thought he was.
Dude, terrible trainer.
Great guy.
I don't like working out with anyone, but it was during COVID or just at the end.
Yeah.
I just wanted a gym. And I said I want to work on screening world shots, screening pick and roll shots, and off the catch shots. That's all I wanted to work on for about an hour 15. We ain't do none of that the whole time.
What?
And the only time we did do it, it was like maybe 5 minutes of it. Trying to show us no moves and new stuff, how to break people down. I don't want.
That's not what I was looking for. Yeah,
I'm not asking.
Really wasn't the game that
you twin the leg cross into it. I didn't ask for
facts.
Specific drill move that I needed. I didn't want that.
So Drew, let me ask you. So you said you graduated from college. You finished college. You went straight into coaching.
No, I went to work first.
Yeah. He said office job, right?
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I worked at it.
I got a regular office job. I was working. Yeah. No.
You know the car.
No.
He's got money.
No,
I was gonna ask.
No, just regular office job.
As young as you are, do you think that you found your passion with this training stuff? Is this something that you want to continue doing for a longer period of time? Like something that kind of...
You don't got a choice. If I go to the NBA, he actually does that.
Said
right
it's
now.
written
I mean, when you
in
do it,
word.
found
Yeah.
your passion at like the young age that you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not exactly basketball training though.
Okay.
And I didn't get into basketball training necessarily. Obviously, it's my job to make players better, but I didn't necessarily get in it to say, hey, I'm the best at making a player really good at basketball. I more so got in it to just like help people build character skills, become, adults, successful people, because 99% of the players I work with aren't going to make money playing basketball.
Yeah.
They're just not. So I think it's more important to take that responsibility of knowing you have to develop humans, not just develop their basketball game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
that's kind of why I got into it. So I found the passion in doing that and helping people in that aspect. And then at the same time, I'll make you good at basketball. I'll make you really good at basketball if you lock in. So
That's a great way to
I can do
teach,
that.
man, and coach. Bro, I've always had that, like, as a track coach, bro. When I used to run track and indoors and stuff, my track coach would always talk about, like, being responsible, being disciplined, and, like, outside of the sports, it's, like, real world stuff, you know? Like, you're going to have to be on time. If you're late, you're not going to be doing practice. You're out. Do this, do that. Like, everything's always like, he's always connected stuff to like real world stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's really nice that you like actually implement that to the players and stuff. That's very nice, because people need that. You know, people don't have that guidance sometimes.
People definitely don't have
100%. And how can you come into? I say this to parents all the time and players all the time, or whoever asks me.
Yeah.
I see it.
How can I just come in and yell at your kid and scream at your kid if I don't have a relationship with them, or demand something from your kid, or you know what I mean? I'm telling you to do these things. I need to have a relationship with you. Why should I trust you with my development in this? And why should I, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where's the relationship? Where's the
connection?
Yeah. It's got to reciprocate a little bit, huh?
Right.
So you got to be able to put in the effort that I put in. You know what I mean?
So I don't think I could ever tell kids.
Nah, it's tough. Yeah.
And I'm not even thinking about the long term. I'm thinking just basketball.
Nah,
I'm thinking
man.
like teaching and training are like
two different things.
Yeah.
But if you combine
One and the
two,
same though.
they're low-key the same, but like
it's not.
it's not the same, but like they're low-key connected in a sense.
Yeah.
Where,
And
like,
you gotta have patience.
Oh,
too,
Drew,
for
he
both.
teaches. Yeah. I don't
I
know if you
did
know.
see a clip
Yeah.
from maybe the Wine Talks or
Yeah, it's the
yeah,
Wine
it
Talks.
was okay. Yeah, I did see a clip about the Wine Talks. Yeah.
It's hard teaching, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. But I work with like pre-K kids, so it's like it's a lot, man. Like they be stressing me out.
Like age 4,
like 3,
6?
4,
3, 4.
Yeah, that's tough.
3, 4, and it's like 20 kids.
Yeah,
Wow.
see,
About
That's
20
serious.
kids, yeah, and it's like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Oh, yeah.
that goes on in the class.
Yeah.
There's some over here, you have a few that's not listening.
Yeah.
And, you got to put them in their place and shit. And, it's a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet.
saying?
I
Like-
bet.
Of course.
And the thing is, people don't read, people just like, what I
Tell you that
realized?
right now.
The parents, they just bring their kids to school and
It's
they're just like, okay,
babysitting.
all right, bye.
Yeah.
Bye. You're the babysitter for the day.
Yeah, like
bro.
I'm a babysitter. But,
You're the babysitter for the day.
but you know what I realized though?
Yeah.
Some kids respect the teacher more than they respect their parents, bro.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe that.
Yeah, I
Like,
see
cause
that
it's
too.
like,
You tell them no. You don't tell them no. I mean,
no, I do.
you do.
Yeah,
Well,
I have to
probably less
though.
than their parents.
Cause,
you know?
cause you can't say yes for everything with a kid.
Mm.
Basically,
You
And it might-
can't, but you don't think that you are more of a yes person than their parents are?
yes.
You know what I mean?
in
So it's like-
in that sense, yes. But at the same time, you can't. So like say if so one of the kids' parents say yes for, okay, you could have the iPad for 20 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. And they come to me now and they say, hey, teach, Mr. Christopher, can I get the iPad for 20 minutes? Mommy, let me do it.
Yeah.
This is not mommy, sweetheart.
Exactly. That's what I was
know
thinking.
what
It
I'm
goes
saying?
both ways. It goes both
You know what I'm
ways.
saying? This ain't mommy right here.
Yeah, exactly.
This your teacher.
Yeah.
So here, what? Since mommy let you do it for 20, your teacher gonna let you do it for 10. You know what
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I gotta sometimes I have to put my foot down.
Yeah.
They don't like it, but they gonna deal with it after. You know what I'm saying? They gonna understand. They gonna say, okay, I see what Teach was doing. I know they're too young for it right now.
Yeah, of course.
You know, they ain't gonna understand it, but eventually they're gonna be like, you know,
appreciative.
When
you said they were crying and everything, and when they
that's
but they
crazy.
do, but they calm down.
No, he meant on the way out.
It also depends like on how you approach things.
That's the thing too. You
The
can't
way
be
you approach
aggressive
it.
with it. Like I know some teachers that be aggressive and be like, okay, whatever, leave them there. Me, I would be like, come here, talk to me.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Some of the kids, they kick up and you know what I'm saying, go crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't so gonna lie, bro. Like they be going crazy. Like you don't stuff know, bro. Like they be on the ground, kicking the table, pushing the table down and stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. They be doing that, and I be like, I'm sorry, bro, but I have to tell them. I be telling them. I say, yo, don't touch this again.
Yeah.
Like I have to tell them. I'll be like, kick it again. Kick it.
He said sesame.
Touch it. Matter of fact, go ahead. Do it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a real Caribbean.
But, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, actually, touch it if you want.
Yeah, I be telling them. But that's
tomorrow.
Even though they're young, bro. But you gotta understand.
It goes a long way, bro.
They do understand though. Even though they're young like that, they do understand.
They understand.
They do understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause look, when I'm serious with them and they know I ain't playing, and I tell them kick it again, they know what time it is. They don't be. They could go on how bad however they want. When I'm serious with them, they don't do it.
Yeah.
If I say get up and go over there, they go. That's a fact. They know what time it is.
Shit, bro.
That's a fact.
I love that. I love
that class down on
Way to control the room.
Yeah,
for real.
That's a fact. But like, by the end of the day, they still kids. So you know, I ain't gonna be like.
You know who was good at that too? Tanner was great at that.
Yeah,
we used to work camp at
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Tanner was great at that.
Wow.
Tanner used to control the room.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, you like making fun of him? All right, do it one more time." The kid was, and these are not black kids now. These are white kids.
Oh yeah.
So white kids might test it. White kid would say the same thing he did the next time. All right, you guys are on the line.
Oh
Till I say stop.
Oh. He said again.
I got videos. Maybe you could throw it on the screen.
Oh yeah.
Running on this side. They love running. They love it. Touch that line, Joey.
These kids
We'll throw it up there.
But they love Tanner. I can never. He was the most iconic person on the staff.
Are you serious?
They just love Tanner though. Yeah. Like coming up with him, like Tanner, I don't want to leave the camp.
What?
I want a private lesson with you.
Kids want to be held responsible.
Kids
want to be accountable.
You know what I mean? That's literally where I was going to.
When you give them a comfortable space to.
Tanner would have these. They're losing by 4 to my team. Call timeout. Sideline.
What?
30-second timeout. They're just sprinting up and down. I said, this dude is crazy. But everyone in our group, I want to be a charity. I want to be a charity. I'm like, y'all just beat them. You just lost.
Like, what are you talking about? Don't even make no sense. That's mad funny.
I don't know. You gotta do it in a simple, because he never raised his voice. He never raised our voice.
Yeah.
They like both of us, but Tanner definitely never raised his voice.
Yeah.
I think they'll just say, all right,
yeah.
you go online.
Yeah, it is what it is.
If you don't want to go online, you can't play next game. Now things get shaky.
Oh, yeah. Now, you feel that. Of course. Yeah.
You never got no complaints. Other groups getting complaints like, oh, Tommy said this to my kid, or the counselor working them too hard. We definitely worked our kids the hardest.
Yeah.
I promise you we did.
Yeah.
They made fun of Tan. Said he looked like Chris Middleton.
Yeah.
So he said this joke. We're about to go to lunch. He said, "Oh, y'all think this funny? All right, back on that line."
No way. That is crazy.
Hold on, we gotta hold a picture of Chris Middleton out here, please.
got it side by side. Nah, he definitely look like Chris Middleton, bro.
That's crazy.
I said, nah, these kids are deadly, bro. They had mad jokes.
Wait, how old were they?
Bro, I think they're
8, 10?
like, nah, they're in middle 7th grade. What's that?
Oh, they're older.
They're like 12.
They were
Yeah.
smart ass.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's
they're
smart.
Yeah.
But they love Tanner, though. I'll tell you that. They definitely love Tanner.
I think Drew made a good point where like the kids do like being held responsible, like even though they don't know it at first, like, you know, even though they're kids and they're like naive and like, you know, they're not gonna notice stuff at first. Realistically, everybody noticed growth a little bit. You know what I mean? Like there's something like even when you're a kid, like, you know, you remember doing lessons or whatever, maybe whatever, like sport or whatever it was. You get back in that one session, that one game, and you pull off that move that you've been practicing, or like that's something you've been doing. You're like, oh, coach actually did try to lock. He did tell me like I should do that, and like I did lock in on it, but like I guess it was tough to like see it actually come into fruition. Like it's kind of tough, you know what I mean? So like I definitely do see you on that, and I think they realize it just as much as anybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably realize it more.
Yeah, you're probably right too, because they're bigger jumps when you're younger too. Yeah,
it's gratification for them.
Facts.
It's an addiction.
Yeah,
It's an
no,
addiction
genuinely.
to that feeling.
Oh, 100%.
Definitely.
That's why certain players, you know, just keep, you know, excelling, boom, and then like, you know, other ones, you know, maybe just chill. But at the same time, I think everybody is addicted to that, like, you know, doing more. Like you got some new move down, like achieving something. You know, I definitely do see that. And I definitely think it's part of the whole like process. It's really just part of the process. You know what I mean? And I think if you work it the right way, like anybody will love it. Genuinely.
All right, we're gonna change it up here a little bit. You know, get a little some fun questions here going on.
Some ice spice.
Some spice. We've asked this before, but we haven't really asked this in person actually. So it was our first time asking this question in person.
And Drew's the first time on this podcast.
And Drew's the first time on this podcast.
No pressure.
So by that being said,
so we'll start with Drew here.
Yeah.
You know, all the pressure on Drew.
No pressure.
No pressure though.
Okay.
Pressure but spite.
What are your red flags in women? Oh, I want to know three from him because
the problem is I'm toxic and I ignore red flags.
All right.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
I can
He said them reds is green.
You
You got many speeding tickets.
He said, I'm kind of colorblind. I'm kind of colorblind. It's
Hey,
crazy.
that like to have a camera on going through it.
He said, 4K, I don't care.
18's fine.
He said, I'm shooting right over half court. Fuck coach.
Talking about red flag. That bitch could be an alien. I don't care.
Oh, all right. Well, I have a standard.
He's got standards.
Not when it comes to personality, I don't know.
Damn.
Well, that is a standard.
No,
It's
it
just
is a
like
standard.
more of a
Yeah.
preference.
So you prefer crazy people?
No, I don't.
No, let's
That's
focus,
crazy.
focus on
Let's focus on
the
the
red
red
flags.
flags.
What did you
He
mean
just
by
took this out
You don't
crazy.
got red flags.
You don't have red flags?
We gotta switch the question
No.
now.
What
No,
did you
no,
mean by
he's
what do you
still
mean by the
thinking about it, though.
toxicity?
No,
Would you
I-
explain that?
What did I mean by the toxicity?
Yeah, explain that.
He's toxic.
Well,
though.
my problem is that I can change any woman.
Oh,
I can get her to do what I
make sure his mic is on.
My mic's on.
Make sure my.
Your boy is a woman changer.
A woman
Stop
I
it.
have yet to see the game.
I've heard of
I mean-
womanizer. I've heard of woman beater. Woman changer is different.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
It's OD.
I need to start studying you.
You should write a book. God damn it. You were saying so many marriages. Divorce rate will go down to 15%.
Drew for
my
president,
God.
everyone. Drew for president. Yo, that's
I gotta put you on to some of the married people too now.
Yo, that is crazy.
I know somebody that's married right now.
I got to focus on that thing.
Yeah, can you put people
that
on
need
game
help.
really quick, or
How do you
do you want to
change?
share your secrets? Like, what do you?
How do you change? We have a small following right now, so no one's gonna pick up.
You changing basketball
How do
players
you change
and
a
women? Nah, that's different.
Are you trying to get?
We're trying to get
Is that
secrets.
two-sided question?
No, I'm serious.
Is it a real
Let's say
question?
she.
Make
she
sure to
really
subscribe and
let's
like,
say
guys.
She really
No,
claims.
obviously.
Link down below.
Look,
No,
obviously.
no.
Right in the
No,
description.
no.
What she said.
You are, and I'm gonna walk it back to a point that makes a little more sense. You obviously can't change a person that wants to change. What I mean,
That doesn't
I
wanna
guess,
change.
about the red flags is, I'll see something that maybe I don't like or agree with, but
Mhm.
I'll approach it in a patient way, and if we can communicate and get on the same page, and hey, this thing can be fixed, then I'll do that. I guess that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Instant, like there.
Okay.
I don't know what there is like instantly
There's nothing.
where it's like,
Yeah.
no, I'm out. Like you're ugly, I guess. You don't look good.
Oh,
Your standards, yeah. No, I get that. Yeah.
Shoot.
I mean, obviously.
You don't get fat people a chance.
No.
You're the last person to be saying some shit like that. You are the last fucking person, bro.
Oh,
What?
really?
No.
Wait,
I'm
Miller,
sorry,
what?
guys.
I'm a Sagittarius, I'm honest.
Them boys talking about.
Oh, here he goes about
All right, so
astrology.
what do you
Oh,
say about Sagittarius? Like, what's that have
I
to
was
do
just
with it?
blunt, honest.
Okay, all right.
Great segue. Now I'm playing.
What about
You
oh,
wanna
yeah,
get
just
hard
Give
red
us,
flag.
give us
Uh,
one red flag each. All right.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you haven't done it in
we're going
person.
We're going down the line.
I would say a red flag for me is if a girl just constantly creates problems like every day. Like if there's something that
Oh
just-
my.
What if there's a problem?
Yeah, you have,
Like,
you have someone that agrees.
Quan was relatable
Like-
on that.
So you're
Like-
not a woman, Jake.
I need to start getting trained by you. Like I need you to be my
He said,
trainer.
so you're not doing it the proper way.
Like this is what I like. I like a girl that can solve problems. Like if there's something that needs to be attacked, like she's like, all right, so what do we got to do? You know what I mean? Like not someone that's always
That's rare.
complaining. Like,
So you're
you know what I
saying,
mean?
someone that's
That's
willing
rare.
to work with you.
Yes, like I'm
Okay.
not.
You're not gonna find out. what
That's
you're
why I
dating
said
now.
it's rare.
It's
Yeah,
rare,
that's
but
like that's not a
To get a girl
common
to work with
mindset.
you?
so
Yes.
if she doesn't
think-
have
I
those,
think you
if she doesn't, if she doesn't
No,
have
I'm
those
saying it's just
qualities,
rare
No,
though.
no.
It's way more women that just gonna be like complain about it, be negative about it, than the person that's gonna be like, actually, Jay, like we can both be.
But
Let's
if-
look at.
But if over
Both sides.
time you can get her to look at things a different way,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not.
I
dealing with
agree.
that.
I think if you can
She
communicate
followed
it,
our lead.
if you can communicate it the right way,
Yeah,
approach
I'm
it the right way, and like at least have a conversation that's level enough where like you guys both at least understand each other's points. Like realistically,
with
it doesn't
that.
change
That's
it.
rare,
It
though.
doesn't. Nah, I don't think so.
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
don't
I
think
think
lot
it's a
of
two-way
women-
street. It's a two-way street. So I think if you think it's rare, it also might be rare for you to bring it up in the same type of way, because if you're expecting the woman to do that every single time, like you're playing yourself. Like you got to engage those conversations.
I ain't gonna
So
lie.
if it feels rare, it means you're not bringing it up. Is in my mind.
I think it's rare because
I can't speak on this conversation.
most girls that like I'm
Censored
with,
shit.
they just always. Wait, what?
Most girls that you are with,
Like,
Keep
most
going.
girls that I'm with, like they always like just complain about something that's not really that serious. Like,
Mhm.
it's not.
But I would say this: can't say that to a woman because she would
I
say you're
understand.
invalidating her feelings.
It's not that.
And I
though,
know
like,
this from experience.
I'm talking about like. I'm talking
Very
about, like,
good experience in invalidating.
I'm just talking about like shit that shouldn't be like
I agree.
like shit that just should not be
I agree.
a problem.
Mhm.
Hey,
And if there is a problem,
Yeah.
I
do you
want
have an
someone that-
example or not really?
I can tell you
I was gonna
actually.
say,
I
like-
can't. Without giving.
Go
you-
ahead. I'll tell you if I agree.
Who's
Go
red
ahead.
flag?
No, he said he said.
Uh,
is that
I'll
Jared's red
generalize.
flag?
Generalize, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
an
not here.
example would be
We're still
like.
on Jared's red flag.
Yeah.
An example
Oh, wow.
would be like, I like a tweet, and the tweet could be, this is actually very specific.
Go ahead.
The tweet would be like, oh, I don't like, only tell a woman, the only woman you should tell your secrets to is your mom.
Some type of
Nothing
joke
else.
about a significant
Yeah,
other.
and I
You
liked it.
Yeah.
And
And
she
it
would
was
create
a
a problem about how I like that.
But
tweet.
that's like stalking though, right?
I mean,
Not
Twitter
even just
kind
that,
of
like,
if you like something,
It
it's
just
gonna
throws
pop
it.
up.
Yeah.
Oh,
But to me, it's not that serious. To her, you know, like if she did the same thing, I wouldn't care. But
That's
to
not
her,
serious at
Like,
all.
first of all, that's my
Hey, I know.
motherfucking mom. Like, I've
know.
known her since
Yeah.
out the womb. Like, why are you
I
bugging
agree.
me about that?
I
Like,
agree, Jared.
you know
I
what I
agree.
mean?
Wait, so you agree with the tweet?
Of course.
You agree with the tweet? That's a little different than what you said.
I'm not even
I'm
agreeing with the
just-
tweet.
No.
I just like it because it's funny,
It's just a funny joke.
and I'm
But
just
you
like
probably,
it.
way,
but you
like,
probably
why
agree
would
with
she
it
be upset
to a
about
little
that?
certain extent. Like,
Why
I
would
think,
she be upset about the tweet?
well,
Because
because
she
it might be
wants
more
to-
serious to her. Also, like, it's also all up
like
to
a threat to
interpretation.
her.
Like, obviously, it's a hard conversation to have in those situations because you don't think it's serious. And I felt the same way. I've had conversations, especially about social media, like where I'm like, this shit is not serious to me. This is all BS. Like liking somebody's picture or whatever it may be. Like that's like garbage to me. That's phony stuff. Like I don't believe in that. But at the same time, like just because that they are like the girls will like think it's real and like your girlfriend will be like, well, this is a big deal to me. Like I will say after like, and it only took me after like the relationship had already ended and I really analyzed things. But at the same time, you can't change like what feels more or less real or like more or less important to somebody because that's how they feel about it. You know what I mean? Like you have to change what they think about the situation.
I think I'm not even changing it. That's why I'm not Drew because I can't deal with it.
Mm.
I think I just have to have someone either on my wavelength with this type of thing or just a little below. Because I can talk you through some things like, hey, I ain't mean nothing by it. But if you're going to sit here and tell me that I'm not telling the truth about me liking the tweet and I like 1,000 tweets, probably just like it. You just seen this specific tweet.
Harping on it and shit.
It's hard.
Yeah.
That's why I can't deal with it. Drew got a patience that I don't have.
Well.
No, dude.
You have a couple times. You have a couple times, and then after that, it's like, all right.
No, I just don't respond.
You don't respond. What's your red flag?
My red flag? My red flag, my biggest red flag right now probably would be clinginess.
Cleanliness? Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I cannot deal with that.
I can
I
get
don't like
behind
when
that.
people, not even clinginess like you blowing up my phone. I don't like if let's say my girl is right here and you was like all over me in front of everybody. I don't even like in front of my friends.
Yeah.
A certain degree.
So you don't
I
like
respect that.
so basically you don't like your girl to be on top of you.
Like you can sit on my lap, but like
Nah,
I'm
nigga,
saying, like
listen to what I'm saying.
Nah, metaphor.
All right, go ahead.
You don't like your girl, so okay, all your boys is here, right? All your boys is here. All of them got their girl here, right? But their girl are doing something. But your girl came over and she's like, "Hey, babes," and she's sit by you, but she kissing you up and hugging you and shit like that. You don't like that?
You can kiss me once and let's not overdo it, bro.
You just don't like PDA.
PDA.
Yeah, straight up.
But that's one version. But like,
But behind closed doors is a little
if you
different.
blow, no, it's not.
No, same thing.
I ain't gonna lie. My family struggles with intimacy. Like my mom doesn't like being hugged to this day. We just started saying "I love you" maybe 2 years ago. Ain't gonna lie, we not the most.
Nigga, I thought it was me. I thought it was
like
me.
a process
You know
yourself.
my family.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know
I
my
get it.
family.
No,
Yep,
I get it.
yep.
I get it.
But
We're
I
not
get
even
that.
gonna-
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that part because
Yep.
We're
Yeah,
not-
I feel
I'm
like
not-
my mom. I don't, bro.
I say I love
it's
it to my
hard to say
mom.
I love you, bro.
Yeah, it's hard. Like
I
we
feel-
just started doing this shit like
Yeah.
2-3 years ago.
Yeah, you know.
Like I know it's
No, I get
I know
that.
it's something that you guys say up here, but I feel like in the islands,
Yeah, we don't.
You
say
don't
that
say
shit.
that shit.
We don't say
I ain't
that
gonna
shit.
lie to you.
Wow.
We don't really say
We
that shit. Like
don't.
where I'm from, bro. I never heard that shit, bro. I ain't gonna
Are you
lie.
I don't
dead
think my
serious?
dad bro. I don't think I said I love you to my dad until I was like 20,
Wow.
and my mom maybe like 18. And I say it to her every day since then.
Mhm.
But like, even to the dad,
Yeah.
I won't say like I love you, dad.
Yeah,
I won't
yeah,
say
yeah.
that.
And I
It
will
took a
say,
while.
yeah, I see what you're saying there too. And I will say, like, it doesn't have to be like realistically, like those 3 words are not the definition
Yeah, it's
of whether
definitely
you love somebody or not. So
Yeah,
like that shouldn't even be much
that.
of a big deal. Like it's just the fact that like you show it in different actions or
Yeah,
different
for
ways
sure.
and stuff
My
like
fault.
that.
No, you good.
But it's just the act of saying like just the
I
love.
love you,
Yep.
yeah, I can't-
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
hard.
No,
So
I see
when
you. Yeah.
Getting closed door, that's like another problem I'm trying
Mhm.
to work through. But this
Yeah.
is another problem. Like
Mhm.
when I did have a girlfriend, it's like I'm just not like I can be intimate, and then the next day I could be cold as fuck, and she'd be like, "What the fuck's wrong?" I'm like, "Nothing. I just don't want to be touched right now. I don't know what to tell you, but
that's how I'm feeling. Yeah,
be on that seat. We have the same conversation we always do about life." Space.
Yeah.
But don't touch me.
Island. Love Island. Just don't touch
Love
me.
Island.
I don't know. I might flip a chair. Just don't.
Well, you, Quan.
That's how it is sometimes.
What's your red flag, Quan?
We're gonna get to that.
We're gonna
Quan, what's your red flag? Just one red flag.
What is my red flag?
Is green like Drew's?
No, what I don't like.
I don't know.
Like the shirt you're wearing?
Like I don't like what I don't like. Oh yeah.
Or the bottle?
You know what I don't like?
I
don't like you know like when girls go out with their friends. Right?
Whoa.
Wait. No, but look, listen, not like that. Not like that.
Let us see where he goes.
Not like that. Not like that. You know what I don't like though?
Let him cook, bro. Let him cook.
I don't know about let him cook, but
sorry for my guy.
Fucking
I said whoa twice. That's all I said.
No,
took it left.
Sorry for my
You
co-host.
don't like girls touching you, so don't stop.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about
jokes until I like to joke, and then people get
wait.
It's gonna get dangerous real soon.
You got one.
I
That's your one strike.
So,
That counts.
but
as
wait.
two strikes.
I don't like when you. So you in a relationship with a girl, right?
Yeah.
Your girl go out with her girls,
Yes.
right?
Go, bro. Say it.
And she talking to other niggas, basically, right?
I don't care.
But she coming
Why?
home and acting like nothing like she didn't do shit.
Oh, I care.
I care about that.
Yeah, I care.
But I ain't gonna lie. That's a good red
Nigga,
flag.
you think
That's a good red
you
flag.
think it's okay for a nigga? You know niggas in the club,
I
right?
keep it.
And they sending you fucking snap with your girl fucking with a
who
next
would
nigga.
do- Who nut?
But some
case
nigga-
mine would do that.
But niggas, that's how grimy some people are, bro. They would do
I
shit
wouldn't
like
even
that.
have my.
That's a
snap.
good red flag.
Nah, but that's good
Nah, that's a
though.
good red
I
flag.
can see that.
No, that's a good red flag. But I'm gonna keep it stacked.
And then
Asians don't move like
nigga,
that.
and then she come home to you to sleep with you. How that shit gonna make you feel?
I don't care.
See,
I'm not even gonna ask.
Even if
his
you
personal
Quan,
perspective.
even if you like ask her
life,
like,
you know?
how was your night? Like,
yeah, and
and
that
she
too.
didn't even she
So you
didn't
get
even
mad,
wait, I got a question.
It was
I got a
good, and then the
question.
Snapchat
I got
tells a different
question.
story.
So you get mad if a guy buys your girl, right? Be careful how you answer this question.
Wait.
All right.
Depends
Do you
on-
care if your girl gets bought a
That's a
drink by
different-
another man?
It's a different.
Does she
Situational.
accepting the drink?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. I
Yes,
just wanted to clarify
that's
that.
part of it. Yeah, my
She
fault. Yeah.
accepted the drink.
Yeah, you get mad if your girl accepted a drink from another guy?
I mean,
Nope. Just yes or no.
I would be upset, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if she was like, if she I don't know.
was she leading?
But
him on,
I'm the
though?
type of dude, I don't care. Because you know why? If she goes out with her friends and she gets a drink from a guy and she says no to my face, I will never know.
Yeah,
I'm not controlling on.
But nigga, suppose somebody send it to you and say, yo, your
don't
girl
care.
is out here.
You know
with
what's crazy?
niggas.
This is
Know why-
like,
know
I
why
don't care
said
about
that?
other people like that. I feel like you're like harping on that, but I will say like I respectfully like when I'm in a relationship, I do just think about me and that person. Like I don't know the other people, especially like randoms or whatever.
Yeah.
like that don't matter to me. Like
And I think
I feel like that
I'm
shit.
sorry, bro. What are y'all saying, bro?
No, I
But
got
me,
you.
I can't be with no girl, bro. That's out here with no fucking.
So you not
Yeah,
flirting with no
yeah,
women
yeah.
outside of that?
nigga, I listen to
Yes
what
or
I'm
no?
saying, nigga.
Yes or no?
Listen
Yeah.
to what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Why
I
are you
agree.
listening right to
No,
my
This
voice?
is not about me. This is about her.
I can agree with
Exactly
you.
what I was about to say.
Yeah. No, I can agree with Quan.
I agree.
Nah, you're
I
right.
agree.
It was a red flag about her. So
That's a good red flag.
So basically, so you telling me, right? I
I
must
think
do
flirting's fun. so
whatever she doing.
whatever relationship
Nigga, two
I'm in.
wrongs don't make a right, nigga. You know that, right?
Why is that wrong?
Two wrongs. What you mean?
Why is that wrong? Are you gonna do it?
So this relationship is basically she cheating, I cheating, and then we coming home
So
to two
flirting's cheating.
cheaters. So you mean to tell me a negative and a negative is a positive?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is actually.
It depends what you consider cheating. Because I don't consider cheating nothing if you. I got 2 rules in my relationship. As long as you're not texting nobody, as long as you're not fucking or kissing nobody.
Nigga, she out with a man. She getting the number. So she's gonna text.
If she got a number, that's different.
Nigga,
that's different.
Yeah.
Listen, you say, okay, babe.
That means like
okay.
she's interested.
Listen. She come home.
I feel like
Bing, bing, bing.
Oh, that's
Phone
OD.
going
Nah,
off.
that's OD.
You look at her phone.
If she don't
You see
respond, I'm Gucci.
Tyrone, John,
Jerome.
fucking
Jerome.
Jerome. Nah. I'm just saying. Nah. I ain't speaking of experience. Nah.
You gave a real specific example. All I'm saying is, I respect your point of view.
No,
From my
I
point of
think
view,
I'm with that
Bajans
opinion.
are more relaxed. When I say like,
I could see that as a
I ain't
red
gonna
flag
lie,
there.
we are very relaxed people in the sense of our partners aren't possessed like how some other cultures are. I'm not saying you possessed, that's the wrong word, but like strict. Because if I feel like when you tighten a box on people,
I just know
they really I don't.
I feel like there's a respect factor.
You don't.
Yeah, there is, but
Yeah.
the respect
Like-
for me is different
Then
than
what?
respect for
Yes,
you.
exactly.
And
And
as long as
same
you,
for
as
Quan.
long as you, and I ain't gonna lie, Barbados people wives twerk on other guys. Like I'm not.
That's okay.
I can't.
Jesus Christ.
That's-
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you're Jamaican,
Yeah.
it's the same culture.
Yeah, it's different. It's
I can
different.
see that, but
I'm not saying that's the extent I need to go to,
Alright,
but I'm saying like if
No,
a guy
fair.
buys you the drink, I can't
Mhm.
because you can lie straight to my face.
So-
And
so-
let's say I don't see it. So there's 1,000 times I don't see it.
Mhm.
And the one time I do see it, you know what I'm saying? Like, am I really gonna just end it all because you got a drink from another guy and you
What
still
if
came
Fendi?
back?
But okay, you walk in the club and she dancing with a nigga. What would happen? What would you do?
That's a little.
It depends what the ground rules are. Because if
Nigga,
I
she
can't
is
dance with another,
twerking, nigga, on
if
a
I
nigga.
can't dance with another
She's
girl,
whining.
if I can't dance with another girl, then she can't dance with another guy. That's how I
Whining
move.
is a
It's
little
just-
wild.
Okay,
If she's
from
whining,
his
like
point
that
of
is.
Yeah, but that
whatever
doesn't. That's not
rules they
cultural.
have
That's
in
a
a
personal
relationship.
preference.
He's always
Yeah, I would
changing.
It's
agree.
only a
That's
personal.
between
Can't
you.
really.
It's
Yeah.
only a personal preference. It's really culture for like Asians because we dance. It doesn't matter. We consider whining and all that.
Yeah,
stuff
but
just
so
dance.
is there a scenario where you're
If I'm
ever
dating
going
a-
to accept where it's
Basically,
not
tied to the
cultural?
cheaters. Girls could fucking do anything to him and he's just gonna be there.
No, it's crazy.
Still.
I love
Yeah,
a guy
no,
that can't.
He
I love a guy that can't
likes.
understand the whole world view because I accepted his point of view.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
he
No,
likes-
I'm
like his point.
Not my point of view.
I'm not accepting.
And he's still gonna flirt with other girls. So regardless, who's cheating?
That's not me, bro. I don't do that. I'm loyal.
He's a loyal guy.
I'm a loyal guy. I don't know what the
Anyway,
fuck
what
this
do you
nigga
have?
talking about. As a matter of fact, I can't stop getting no girl.
wait. So how many girls you got?
I don't got none, bro.
He don't got no
Which
girls.
is you can't.
All right, Lush, what's your red flag?
All right, my red flag, man. Let's see. So I'm like, I'm a little bit traditional here and there with the relationship. So I'd love to see someone that, I like to date someone that I can grow up with and stuff. Like I don't want to waste my time dating someone and not be in, in a place where we can grow together or, be married in a sense, right? So I like to see women that, I would date and stuff as how they would take care of, my children in a sense in the future and stuff, I want to see like how they take care of themselves, how they take care of me, how they can take care of others, So I like to see how they can just be that like mother figure in a way.
Yeah.
Because if you don't really like, well, for me personally, if I don't really like that, they're not like that, mother material, Mary material or something, I can't really, date you like that.
So the red flag would be not be able to take care of themselves, but also not be able to take care of someone else.
Someone else. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And that would be your red flag.
That would be my red
Okay.
flag.
Nurture.
I feel like you were saying a green flag,
Yeah.
so I had to like reverse it.
Yeah, you had to reverse it a little
yeah,
bit. I was kind of like getting into a little bit, but no, thank you.
No,
for
no,
that.
I see.
Yeah.
But I was just trying to process it in my head. That's all I was trying to do.
I think that's
That's a
important.
good red flag though.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't really be thinking that far ahead.
So,
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
definitely
you know.
good. I think maybe I should, if I'm quote unquote dating someone,
Mhm.
can they take care of themselves, help
And
the
others.
family out, and help if we had a kid, could they help
Yeah.
Yeah.
themselves out?
I mean, in my opinion, though, like I'm not looking for motherly qualities right now. If I'm not looking for a mother, I do see what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like in my mind, like if you've had multiple relationships up until this point, and then you've looked for the mother quality in them, like then I'm like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, why look for that type of quality if it's not?
I feel like
that time
I feel like his red flag is not about the mothership as much as it's more about can they take care of themselves and help her take care of him, and that encompasses can she take care of the kid if let's say I have to work or something, or could she be a good family figure to the household that we are trying to build as a correct me if I'm wrong, if building the household.
I see what you're saying.
Because like I feel like when you grow up, you know, like you have to be able to take care of yourself. You know, that's the most important thing out of anything. Because if you try to take care of someone else while you're not like healthy with yourself, you're not in the right mindset with yourself, I feel like it's just not like it's going to be a little toxic there. You know, it's not going to be very helpful for both parties.
100%.
You know, and if you have kids on top of that, you know, it's just like
it's hard.
All right, man,
it's going to go on them now too.
It's just going to be a lot going on, and they probably won't be able to handle that.
It's a lot of going on.
It's a lot of things going on. So I would like someone to be able to be good with themselves, and then be able to also help others in a sense of just like loving themselves and being there to just balance them out. I wouldn't want someone, you know, to be there just like in a sense of just like kind of fill a hole, you know what I mean? Like I want someone just to be there as together.
As a foundation.
Yeah, as a foundation. Like you wouldn't want someone to be like this, feel like a void you don't want someone that helps someone else because they're not happy. Yes, yes, exactly.
You want
someone that would balance you out and help you. You know what I mean, dude? I'm thinking about and then I heard a hum from like, you know, filling a hole and stuff, and then I saw the look from Jared, and he was just like filling a hole, and then I'm just like, oh god, yeah. So Jared took it left, and then I had to figure out a little definition.
No, I was just trying to. Again, I was just trying to piece it together.
It was coming around. It was coming around. No. But I do like that. Yeah, I do like that. I think that's definitely a good point.
Self-care, and then,
yep.
All right, Miller, what's your red flag?
Yeah.
What's your red flag?
Mine is bad communication. Genuinely, I mean, like for me, like
communication.
Yeah, I mean, like I think bad communication is crazy because for me, it's crazy. I mean, no, I mean,
the nigga that don't ever answer his
okay, I mean,
I text Miller. I'm like, yo, what you doing on Saturday? Saturday get here. I hit him on Monday.
Bro, I know. I've been talking about it. I'm okay.
I already made the plan.
Yeah. I'm a terrible.
The table, the section already paid for.
I'm a terrible texter. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a terrible texter right now. Respectfully.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a good one.
That was good.
I respect that too. I don't even answer the group chat, so I kind of deserve that. But I will say, like, more like in a relationship, like less. I mean, texting was, you know, a bit of a problem, but like more just like nah.
I'm done.
You're straight. All right, nah. So pretty much it's like, you know, girl, yo, Jared's actually having me crack up. All right.
Miller? Who is Miller? I ain't hear from that nigga in days.
I be popping up in the group chat. I be liking somebody's like message or something. I'm like, oh, okay.
You're cool. That guy in the group chat?
Oh God, I'm not gonna lie. I be watching like.
I don't respond, but he really don't.
I don't respond to I have about 80 unread messages on my phone. Right, it's bad. It's bad.
That doesn't bother you?
No, it does. I just like see it bothers me so much that like I
let to fix
yes. I let it snowball up, so now it's like mounting anxiety that I just can't even go back. Yeah. Like I'm just gonna be completely honest. Like
my shit's at like 4.
I used to be good, but like honestly, like deadly. For the last 6 months or so is OD.
Quan is on 1100.
1100 what?
Messages. Look.
Who's texting you?
Crazy.
DoorDash.
Crazy.
DoorDash.
I don't open some of them shit, though.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
gotta be group chat.
Yeah,
Bring
yeah.
your back communication. That's
That's what it is.
That's completely my fault.
No, you
I just thought it was very funny.
No, it's kind of ironic. It is kind of ironic. I will say.
irony and like a fucking like.
Yeah. Because I'd be bad with texting. Nah, but I will say, I mean, it's mostly just like a little bit of what we were talking about earlier, but just like not being able to have that conversation, not be able to like sit down and like be able to listen to each other's point of views, before like, if stuff gets heated for no reason, like you can't even have a conversation. Now it's like, if you can't even sit down and have a conversation, see each other's point of views, be able to at least understand where like each other is coming from. And like, if you at least can't even say your problems, like, realistically, like, nobody's perfect. And like, I'm not a mind reader. Like, if you have a problem, like you need to be able to tell me what your problem is so I can like at least understand and try to help you. And in the same way, I'm going to tell you if I have a problem right away. Cause I don't want to be having shit build up and it's 6 months in and it's like, they blow up or something like that. Well, I didn't, and you didn't, and it's like, why didn't you say something earlier? I want you to communicate it. You know what I mean? Like, if you did that before, you wouldn't have been pissed off all this time.
I also think communicate how, though. There's like, when people say communicate, it's like a broad term.
Yeah.
I think communicating the problem's not enough. Because if I say, Melly, you don't fucking answer the text, the group
You're
chat,
right.
yada,
You're right.
You're going to respond in,
what I'm saying? Of course. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You got to approach it, right?
To me, it's not just about communication, it's about how you communicate it.
Yeah, I agree.
And I feel like a lot of people struggle with how to communicate things in a serious tone that's not attacking.
Yeah.
And that's really hard to do.
Yeah. I can definitely agree with that. And I've actually like had to like call people out and like just be like, hey, like, you are not trying to come to a solution here. You're just trying to argue with me. And I'm like, and I'm coming at you calm. Like, I'm not like, saying anything, I don't be raising my voice. No, nothing disrespectful. None of that. Like, I just be like coming in calm. I'm just like, hey, like, you got to see my point of view if you want to have this conversation type of deal. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just what it really,
so
what
are
it
you
is.
willing to have like, because I know I'm the type of person to say, hey, I can't text you for the next 3 hours. Because if I text you in these next 3 hours, I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
Yeah, I don't be doing all that.
I just don't text him for 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm not gonna actually tell him.
It's
I'm not gonna respond.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or like I'll just, hey, I'm gonna sleep on it.
Yeah, for me,
if a girl
I see
said
you.
This,
yeah.
If a girl said, hey, this really bothered me, but I'm gonna text you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be like, nah, stay up? Or are you gonna be like, hey, take your time. We'll talk about it when you're ready to talk about it.
I think I can agree with you to a certain extent because like sometimes I think some people get too heated and like they can't control what they say in that amount of time. But in my opinion, like I mean, like I'm thinking about it like even from my like weird relationship, but like my job perspective, like if somebody says like I'm gonna go home and think about it for the deal, it's like what are you gonna think about? Like realistically, your opinion won't change based off of like what you're thinking about, because the only person that you're gonna get the best information from and the best way to think about it is through me. You know what I mean? So if you really have something to think about, it should be like
I get that.
Trust
me, I get that. But also when I say like take a step back, what I might say will be hurtful.
Yeah, and that if you acknowledge that's fine.
What I'm saying, if a girl took a step back and basically said, I don't know what's so funny, but when a girl takes, I don't know. No, I'm serious.
Yeah. But I do see what you're saying. Get at what you're trying to get at right now.
I'm saying, like, if I took a step back from a girl, I'm like, listen, I'm just going.
If she said that to me, you were trying to say,
yeah, basically, if she took a step back, basically said, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, give me a second. I'm not going. I'm just trying to cool off because I don't want to sound attacking, hurtful, and not collected. Right now,
I'm fine with that.
Thoughts are going to be over. I take time personally. It will save a lot of people's fights if you took time personally to be able to pinpoint what they want to say in a respectful way that doesn't call your partner.
Of course.
Out there
I think that's part of communication, because like if that person like had told me like, hey, like, like I'm about to get crazy disrespectful with you. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not really feeling this way, but you're like, I'm already heated to another point. Like, I need to talk to you tomorrow morning. I just need to take a couple seconds back. It's nothing like, crazy, but I'm gonna talk to you in the morning. I'm gonna be like, hey, I completely understand because that's how you feel and you know yourself better than me. Yeah, like I get it because that's part of communication for me.
Like, no, we gotta talk about it right now. Right now, from experience, when people try to make me talk about shit right now.
Yeah. That's bad communication on the other person's end because then they're not hearing out what you're saying.
Even when my coach, shit goes left.
Yeah.
Let alone a relationship.
Yeah. No, I like that.
I need a second. Like, I gotta be able to process what you said. I gotta process what I think. Be able to articulate it in a certain way so none of us are offended.
I definitely agree.
I'm
with
really
that.
going away in this conversation. That's so real.
What do you say?
I was gonna say.
You said you definitely agree.
I definitely agree with that, but it's one thing if they don't like communicate that at all.
What do you mean communicate that at all?
That's what it's bad communication, isn't it?
Like I feel like I'm the type of person to be like, no, let's talk about it. Like,
can't talk about it.
If they don't tell me like they need to talk about it at a different time, and I'm like, yo, what's wrong? And they're like, oh, nothing.
That's what his red flag was, bad communication.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
You can't just be like, oh, nothing. Like, obviously.
That's valid.
You know
that's definitely valid.
But if they don't tell me like, oh no, I need to cool off. Like, let's talk about it tomorrow.
No, that's valid.
Then,
No, that's definitely valid. My whole thing is that I don't think you ever feel if I sleep on something, like, you can get me mad as hell right now. If I sleep on it, I probably won't be half as mad tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Just that simple fact of just letting time and how I process things.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people understand what the moment is and what the long term. Like, you're trying to make it for, marriage and a long term relationship, or even to the next fucking week. You can't say disrespectful shit to your partner just because you think it's okay at this moment right now.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you may not feel that way in about 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Go play a sport, go do yoga, go hang with your friends. You might be like, yeah. I think we're both tripping on that when I come back around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think at the end of the day, it's just all about open-mindedness, and understanding what your partner is going through and being in their shoes, and then try to work through that and communicate through that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Little empathy.
Oh, we struggle with that.
Little stuff like that. I think that's what's best in a lot of relationships, and that's what gets, misconstrued in a lot of the stuff. Just kind of like not being too open-minded with the other person's feelings, what they're feeling and like how they're going through this, you know what I mean? And, like I do get that perspective from you and Miller, and how like, like you need time to think so you don't say anything like disrespectful or wrong. I get how that can be, you don't want to be emotional. You want to be logical with the things you say. And like take a little breather. You
don't need to be
in the opposite way though,
or just like approach things in a different manner than something like all right, like can I get just a little bit of time?
Bro, you said something about
that.
You said something about you need to sleep on it, and then tomorrow you will feel better. But I feel like personally you shouldn't sleep on it.
No,
because how would you? I feel like if you and your partner. If you and your partner is upset with each other right now, why would you sleep on it? You should talk it out first.
That's not gonna work for me.
And then, because you was just talking about, you shouldn't disrespect your partner, right?
That's disrespectful.
Okay, if you shouldn't disrespect your partner, you should talk to her about what disrespect that you didn't like.
What if you were living together?
Like in that situation.
I just need a couple hours.
And you're like,
but if it happened at night, I need to sleep it off. I'm saying for me and my personal self, I know damn well I will never raise my voice. I'm never gonna call out your name, but I'm really good at getting someone really fucking mad.
Because you know they're insecure.
Yeah, I'm really good.
I get that though. That's a personal like preference, type of thing.
Luke, have you ever seen me mad in the last 10 years that you know me?
No.
If you really get me upset, you really tried to get me upset.
Yeah, something disrespectful or something like.
What do you say?
I
I do. No, because
I heard what
I think it's all like a personal preference as well.
Yeah,
it's all personal to you. Like personally, like what I would do, like I would communicate that in the best way that I can with the situation that I have, like I adjust as shit like that. But like with you, like, obviously you don't know like what's going on, blah, 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 and stuff like that. But I do see it from your side as well. Like if things start getting pretty emotional, things start going off, you're like, all right, like this is not helping anyone. This is getting a little too toxic. All right,
I would
let's slow it down a little bit. Like I do get that.
I'm gonna give you out like I 6 times. I'm like, listen,
mm-hmm.
this is not going nowhere, and
no, I do.
Where I'm about to take it, you're not gonna like it.
Just leave her crying?
No, that's different.
That's different.
I'm saying
it's different situations.
If she's upset and she's attacking me, I'm gonna give her like 5 chances to like just leave me alone. She's not crying if she's attacking me.
She's attacking you. Okay,
she's crying and attacking me.
She's like, but babe, you don't understand. Like I do all of this for you, this boom, boom, boom. And you just push me to
I'm gonna eat that.
You just push me to the side like that, and this is you. Oh yeah, I understand, but I gotta sleep on it.
No, I'm gonna eat that. I just said I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that.
You gotta talk to her.
I'm gonna still talk to her tomorrow. Yeah. I'm not gonna say what I feel.
But at least talk to her now and say like,
I'm gonna say we good. I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that. I'm saying in the short term. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna say.
No, I'm just fucking with him.
We good
right now.
I'm messing with him now. I'm just fucking with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we gonna be all right. I'm taking on basically make her feel comfortable in what we are right now. That's what it's gonna be my goal in that situation.
I see that.
But if a girl just attacking me in some way and she's not crying, bro, she's not upset, she's just mad, I'm telling you. Give her like 5-6 chances to get out of the conversation.
I think it's all like a personal thing on like how you want to handle things. You know what I mean? Like each one of us will handle things so differently than the other. You know what I mean?
And not every girl has to be okay with it.
This specific conversation, I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna listen to her. She's crying. I know she's upset.
And you gotta show.
I think upset is really
not sympathy.
No.
I feel like though, it's almost like that.
It's emotional intelligence that I gotta show. It's not
like,
empathy. I don't feel bad at all.
Usually, that's the thing.
I don't.
It's like that metaphor, like you don't want to sleep.
But you
with,
wouldn't
like,
tell her that.
Don't.
You wouldn't tell her that.
What?
That you don't care.
She would never know.
But that's what I'm saying. You acting like you care, though, right?
Yeah. But I don't care. That's empathy. I don't feel that for a lot of people. I ain't gonna lie. Like it has to be some fucked.
Nah, you
fucked shit for me to really feel empathy.
So you evil?
Yeah.
No, he's not. No.
I'm really not. Though.
He just approaches things differently.
That's real.
I mean?
I'm really like and I feel like I'm a great communicator.
That nigga different, bro.
Yeah.
Self-control.
It's something.
It's like
something
I'm not
different.
gonna blow up my situation because I feel like she's attacking me.
Yeah.
She's upset.
Well,
I'm not gonna do that.
Like I'm not gonna agree or disagree. You know what I mean? Like it's a personal thing on what you think.
And I'm a way better communicator if
you are.
I sleep on it.
Yep. Exactly.
I was gonna say I agree with Quan.
Way better.
Like you don't want to
sleep
metaphorically.
Like I will leave to the next round.
But like that's not what I mean. Like you don't want to.
Like, he don't see it from your perspective.
No, I do. I'm just saying what I would do.
He ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Very ignorant. Like, that nigga don't see shit.
No.
He see it from his.
I see it from a normal,
his perspective. He don't care about nobody else. And
you're confusing the two. You're confusing two things. You're confusing two things. I see his point of view. I get it's normal to feel empathetic for you, but if it's some bullshit, I promise you, I'm not feeling empathetic. And if I need to leave to the next room,
even if it's not bullshit, I'm still ain't gonna be empathetic about it. You just say you gonna put on a show and act,
yes,
nigga. So it don't make sense.
It's emotional intelligence. I'm not stupid.
But I didn't say that though. I'm saying you putting on a show. Basically, you don't care.
I don't.
But you're acting like you care.
Yes. What most men do in fucking marriages.
Shoot that.
Come on, Drew. You up there. I'm up there.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm not up anywhere.
That's my funny.
We got one.
That one to the side.
Cut it.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoy. This is the end of the podcast. This has been a hell of a podcast.
We got happy back
to my bachelor party.
That's deadly.
But thank you for coming on, Drew. We really appreciate it. You know.
Yeah,
Thank you guys for
would
having
you
me.
would you like to shout anything out at all? Like anything, you know?
Shout out to me.
Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. I like that.
Well, you know, check out his handles down in the link in the description. Of course, we'll have all that stuff, so you check him out. If you need any lessons from him or just, you know, show his profile, all this stuff, you think he's an interesting dude. And make sure to check out all our handles. Link in the description down for merch. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment all that stuff. And thank you for Quan.
Of
Lastly,
course.
coming
Of
on
course.
might as well be part. This guy's been doing some work, but also, you know, being a genuine person for us and coming in clutch. You know,
Yeah, we love it.
Stay in school.
Say it's cool. I
Appreciate
like
it.
that.
I appreciate it. So
Don't send your kids to Quan.
send your
365 Bridgeport Ave. Don't go to.
Whoa.
I will say I am gonna have some merch coming out soon.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
bad.
you got some merch coming
Love
out.
that.
Ooh, okay.
Love that.
Yeah, it should be cool. So
Sneak peek.
Nice.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, you working on it? Do we guys sneak?
Just a little
I
something.
did want to have like a shirt on or something.
That'd be sick.
It's not ready. It's not
Bring it
ready
next
yet.
time.
It's not ready.
Yeah, whenever you get your
Yeah.
merch out, you
I'll
can
get
always come
some-
on, shout it out.
Yeah,
Everything.
facts.
You're always
Gotta
welcome.
Send you guys some stuff.
Always welcome.
Yeah, that'd be tough. That'd be tough.
Building new building. We all
Yeah.
building.
Of
Yeah,
course,
exactly,
of course.
bro. We got to
We
build
all
together. That's
Yeah.
how it is. But yeah, I hope you
On
guys
that
enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Get to it. All right. Great pod. Holy crap, bro. So many things going on.
Like, I'm sorry. There's a lot of good content on that one.
The way